Hi gamers! Just a quick collection update here with a few games for the Switch, 3DS, PS4, Xbox One and the Dreamcast. Starting here with the Switch games, I got new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Of course, the next in line of the Wii U ports. Keep them coming. Still need my Pikmin 3 at least. This is of course a great package for anybody who didn't get the game on the Wii U. It's one of the best 2D platformers of this century. it's really great and fun for the whole family, and just a fantastic game. Then I got Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, the third game in the No More Heroes franchise. Like the previous games, this is a bit of a hit and miss, an acquired taste. You might like it, but you might hate it as well. So really curious stuff. I do like the... this is even a bit more zany than the previous No More Heroes games. I really love the presentation here. Lots of different styles. And then also got one amiibo that I was missing. I actually have a pretty good ways to get my amiibo, so I don't miss any. But I had trouble finding this. I don't think that they brought it to Finland at all. I checked with a couple of different distributors, and I couldn't get this from anywhere. The Loot Goblin for Diablo 3, and we can take a look inside here. So I just had to resort to eBay in getting this. I actually kinda forgot that this was coming out, but luckily a viewer mentioned it to me that I need one. There we go. So yeah, the little guy is carrying here a bag full of loot, swords, and some coins spilling out, and a lovely red disc here underneath that says Diablo. So yeah, again we're on top of every amiibo release with this guy. Then for the 3DS, I got Yokai Watch 3 and Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. That's a long name for a game. Remaster from the DS, and a really fantastic adventure from on the DS, and nice to have. They've been remastering Mario and Luigi games from the Game Boy Advance to the DS, and now from the DS to 3DS. So they're taking good care of the series, but I would love some treatment for the Paper Mario series as well. And then also for the 3DS, I got a new Nintendo 3DS charging cradle. I got this at GameStop. I think the regular price was like 15 euros, and they had a price tag over it that said 3 euros, and I was like, okay, I'll get it for 3 euros. And then I got to register, and they said it's 10 cents. So not 3 euros. That was too much. I got this for 10 cents, brand new. So yeah, got to get them at that price. Then for the Dreamcast, I got Pod 2 multiplayer online, still sealed. I imagine the online aspect of the game is somewhat dead these days, so better keep it sealed. And if my calculations are correct, this is my Dreamcast game number 100. So that Dreamcast collection is going along nicely. Then for the PlayStation 4, I got Trials Rising. This is the Gold Edition, which includes the Season Pass as well. And some other goodies as well. Oh, sorry, the game is inside. Already playing it. We have redeemed the expansion pass there. We also have a sticker art book with some red links and Trials stickers. So yeah, made in Finland. This is one of the few Finnish games that actually get a physical release. You know, in addition to Remedy making such games, there are not too many of you know, companies that make physical console games in Finland. But this one's fantastic. I've always loved Trials, and really getting really happy to get into this. You know, I'm not the best Trials player in the world. I guess I can finish like 50% of the tracks without falling down, you know, the easy and medium ones, but and I can power through all the hard ones and most of the, you know, extra hard ones, but there's always some track in Trials that I just can't get through at all. Even though you know, if I use 500 tries, I still can't get through some pesky level. So let's see if I can. I'll hit a brick wall on this game, like I did with Fusion at some point at the later levels. But yeah, up until then, I'm gonna try to get the you know, go through the levels without falling down with 0 faults. And after I get that, then I'm gonna advance onto the next one. So that's my preferred method of going through the games, the levels. So yeah, really happy about Trials Rising being finally here. And finally, I got for the Xbox One, I got Resident Evil 2. I was one of those players who really loved Resident Evil 1's remake on the GameCube. Of course, many people did, but as the years progressed, I wanted to get more Resident Evil in that vein. I wasn't, of course, number 4 was a modern action classic, but it was pretty far-fetched from Resident Evil. But then numbers 5 and 6 came along, and I realized number 4, Resident Evil 4, was an okay Resident Evil game still. 5 and 6 took it even further from the formula. But then number 7, Biohazard, came out, and it was really a return to form, you know, in terms of the exploration, the actual survival horror element. And then I realized that it's not really about the perspective, and you know, you can do it in first person as well. And yeah, and I guess I still would have preferred for them to do a Resident Evil 2 in the Resident Evil 1 remake fashion, with you know, full gorgeous background graphics, rendered backgrounds, and not this over-the-shoulder action stuff. But now that I have this, there's no complaining. This is a fantastic game, up to par with Resident Evil 4. Really great action, nice set pieces. It's scary. It makes you count every bullet, and yeah, and you know, on top of things, as the first remake on the GameCube was pretty much the same game with some added stuff. This is basically a different game. You know, you have the rough layout, or the rough you know, venue where things are happening in the police station, but everything's different. And so this is a brand new game basically, and with some really great replay value. And yeah, it was really fun to play through this. we actually played this through with my girlfriend. She's too scared to play this on her own, but she wanted to, experience a Resident Evil game. So I played and she watched, and I let her do the puzzles. There's actually some decent puzzles this time around, so not just your average crest carrying stuff, but some button and combination puzzles, trying to open some little boxes or something like that. So pretty decent puzzles as well to break the pace here. But yeah, Resident Evil 2, fantastic game. Bring on number 3. I still would like for them to do, a Resident Evil with those great old tank controls and pre-rendered backgrounds. But Resident Evil 3, I love the fact, thinking about the fact that Nemesis is coming after you in a 3D over-the-shoulder game like this, so that really fits that game and character very well. And with that, thanks for watching this collection update. Follow FinnGamer on Twitter and Instagram. I'll see you next time. Bye.